Hi everyone, I'm Katie. We're having a super cold day here in California. I wanted to tell you about something that has been going on just about forever, but it's really come to a forefront in 2020, 2021. And I wanted to let you know a little bit about what this is and how you can start fixing it. Really fixing it, the solution to it. Now, when I tell you the solution, a lot of you aren't going to believe me. And some of you might even get kind of irritated about it. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you what it is anyway, because without knowing this, you do not have the power to go from where you are to where you would like to be. So here it is. We're responsible for absolutely everything in our lives. Whoa, how can that possibly be true? Especially for people that are in an abusive situation. How can they possibly be responsible for what someone else is doing to them? Well, it's because of a choice that you have, a power that you have that nobody can take away from you, no matter what situation you are in. And that is the power to choose between reacting and responding to the situation. Reacting is easy. We can do it that fast without even really thinking about it. It's more of an emotional thing. And we either lash out in anger against things that we don't like, or we draw within to things that we don't like. So we're seeing a lot of that because people aren't happy with the current situation, right? And especially if they come up against something that they think is in their way of getting back to the situation they want to be in, what are they going to do? React to it. They get angry or they pull away. And that is actually seen in the physical now. People are getting in other people's faces and shouting at them. People are crossing the street even to get away from people. Really, is that going to make tomorrow a beautiful world? I don't think so. It's digging us deeper down the hole that we're already going down. So I would encourage you, inside your own home, outside your home, realize that everything is your personal responsibility, and you can choose to react. You can choose to believe that you are a victim of circumstance, that the problem is so big and overwhelming that there's nothing that you can do other than try to, bumper your way through and plow through and hope that you can get to where you want to be someday and someone else might do it for you. Or you can react to the situation, know where you are and know where you want to be, and make little steps to get there. How can you get there? How can you be such a wonderful example that people are gravitating towards you and saying, hey, how are you doing this? How are you so happy when everyone else is so upset? I see joy in your life. I want that. When was the last time someone said that to you? And that's a challenge to me too. Where is my joy coming from? Am I showing that joy? Do I even have that joy as much as I want? And if I don't, what am I doing to get there? It is my responsibility. Now I want to tell you some things that sound a little bit ridiculous, but it helps prove the point. It's not anybody else's responsibility to brush my teeth. That's mine. It's not my doctor's responsibility to fill my fridge with healthy food. It's not the police's responsibility to make sure that I lock my doors at night. It's mine. So unless I'm paying someone a good wage to do a reasonable service for me, it is my responsibility. And it's also my responsibility how I choose to interact with those around me. And I'm working on, because this is a challenge for me as well, responding more instead of reacting. I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be stuck where I am and never progressing to where I want to be. I always want to have goals. I always want to have a vision for how life would be even better. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good gets better and your better gets best. I'd encourage you to do the same. You will find so much more joy. You will feel empowered. And really think about back in your life. At what times were you truly having a wonderful experience and you were really proud of something? It's when you took responsibility for it. Right? Okay? You can't be super proud of something somebody else did for you when you weren't willing to do it yourself. So that may seem really simple, and I know that it's a lot more complicated. It's going to take you and me lots of time to think about this. Time where we can just pull away and sit in silence by ourselves and think about, what are our goals? What do we want out of life? Are we happy, truly happy where we are now? Does it bring us joy? And how? Here's a good one. How can I get someone to come up to me and ask me what my secret to joy is? That's a big one right there. And it's all about taking responsibility. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but we can all do it. It's just a matter of choosing to do so. Choosing which one do you want. I just remembered something that I really wanted to tell you that's super important about this issue. Someone else's idea of what is best for you, when you're tempted to just let someone else deal with the situation, it's always going to fall short of what is truly best for you. Why? Because believe me, they don't have as much skin in the game as you do. Whether it's the government, whether it's your doctor, whether it's your spouse. Whatever they think is best for you, ultimately, is going to fall short. So keep that power. It's yours for a reason, so that you can be in charge of this one life. You get one shot at this. Make the best of it.